Welcome, friends. Today we delve into the fascinating world of indoor vegetable gardening. Picture this: the convenience of growing your very own fresh organic vegetables right in the comfort of your home. Not only does this bring a sense of accomplishment, but it also provides a practical solution for those with limited outdoor space or challenging weather conditions. Now, cultivating your indoor garden requires a few essential elements. Light, for instance, is critical for your vegetables to grow and thrive. You'll also need suitable containers to house your plants, and the right potting mix can make a world of difference to their growth. Don't forget watering, a delicate balance of giving your plants enough to drink, but not too much, to prevent issues like root rot. Indoor vegetable gardening is a journey, one that is rewarding in so many ways, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. So, without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 indoor vegetable gardening ideas for your home. Idea number 1, grow your favorite herbs in hanging baskets. Picture this: vibrant green basil, fragrant parsley, and delicate thyme swaying gently in hanging baskets. They're not just aesthetically pleasing but also a practical choice for indoor gardening. With hanging baskets, you can maximize your indoor space, converting any corner into a mini herb garden. And the convenience? Let's say you're cooking up a storm in the kitchen and need fresh herbs. All you have to do is reach out, snip off a few leaves, and voila! Your dish is instantly elevated with fresh flavors. Just make sure you choose a sunny spot for your hanging baskets, as herbs thrive in sunlight. Also provide them with well-drained soil, as herbs don't like to sit in waterlogged soil. Remember, herbs love well-drained soil in a sunny spot. Next up, idea number 2, grow salad greens in window boxes. Now, isn't that a remarkable notion? Imagine your windowsill turned into a verdant vista of salad greens. Let's delve into this idea. Your window box could be the perfect home for salad greens like lettuce, spinach, and arugula. These leafy greens love the cool, crisp air and the sunlight filtering through your window. And the best part about growing them in window boxes? The ease of harvesting. No more bending down or kneeling on the ground. Just reach out and pluck fresh greens right from your window. But the benefits don't end there. With a window box, you can have a continuous supply of fresh greens. As you harvest the outer leaves, the inner leaves continue to grow, providing you with a replenishing source of fresh, homegrown salad greens. Imagine the satisfaction of adding your very own freshly picked greens to your meal, and there you have it, fresh salad greens right from your window box. Idea number 3, grow microgreens right on your kitchen counter. Microgreens are not only delicious, but they pack a nutritional punch that is hard to beat. These tiny plants are loaded with vitamins and minerals, making them a great addition to any meal. From salads and sandwiches to smoothies and garnishes, microgreens can elevate your dishes to a whole new level of health and taste. Growing them is a breeze. All you need is a shallow container, some potting mix, and of course, your microgreen seeds. Fill the container with the potting mix, sprinkle the seeds on top, and lightly cover them with a bit more soil. Place the container in a spot that gets a good amount of light, like your kitchen counter, and water them regularly. Before you know it, you'll have a lush crop of microgreens ready to harvest. Just snip them off with scissors when they're about 1 to 2 inches tall. Remember, the fresher the microgreens, the higher the nutritional value. Imagine a mini garden right on your kitchen counter. Moving on to idea number 4, growing tomatoes in pots. Now, isn't that a delightful thought? Imagine plucking ripe, juicy tomatoes right from your living room or kitchen. It's not just a dream, it's quite achievable. For indoor gardening, choose tomato varieties that are compact and thrive in containers. Cherry or plum tomatoes are a great pick. You'll need a pot that's at least 1 foot in diameter and has good drainage. Tomatoes are sun lovers, so place your pots near a sunny window where they can soak up at least 6 hours of sunlight each day. If sunlight is scarce, grow lights can be a good alternative. Just like their outdoor counterparts, indoor tomatoes need a well-draining, nutrient-rich potting mix. Water them regularly, but make sure not to overwater, as soggy soil can lead to root rot. And don't forget to feed your tomatoes with a balanced fertilizer to keep them happy and healthy. Regularly check for pests and diseases and address any issues promptly. So get ready for a year-round supply of homegrown tomatoes. Idea number 5, growing root vegetables in deep containers. Now, this is a fascinating endeavor. Root vegetables like carrots and radishes thrive in deep containers, making them perfect for indoor gardening. To ensure they have enough space to grow, choose containers that are at least 10 to 12 inches deep. But it's not just about the depth. The quality of the soil matters as well. A loose, well-draining soil mix is ideal for these veggies, as it encourages the development of healthy, unobstructed roots. And let's not forget about watering and light. Regular watering is essential, but avoid waterlogging the soil. As for light, a sunny window ledge or a spot under grow lights would be perfect. Lastly, patience is key. Root vegetables may take a bit longer to mature than other plants, but the wait will be worth it. Imagine the satisfaction of pulling a crisp sweet carrot or a spicy radish right from your own indoor garden. So, crunch into your homegrown root veggies fresh from the container. Next, idea number 6, growing peppers in pots. Peppers are not only delicious, but they are also incredibly versatile and can be grown indoors with a bit of dedication. From sweet bell peppers to spicy jalapenos, there's a variety to suit any palate. When it comes to indoor pepper cultivation, choose a pot that's at least 12 inches in diameter and has sufficient drainage. A sunny windowsill or a spot under a grow light will provide the required 6 to 8 hours of sunlight peppers love. Peppers are warmth-loving plants, so maintaining an indoor temperature around 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal. Water your pepper plants when the top inch of the soil feels dry, but be careful not to overwater. Feeding your peppers is also crucial. A balanced, slow-release fertilizer applied every 2 weeks will keep them growing strong. And don't forget to check for pests. Aphids and spider mites can sometimes be a problem for indoor peppers, and there you have it. With a bit of care and attention, you can have a plethora of peppers at your fingertips. Spice up your meals with homegrown peppers. Idea number 7, grow beans on indoor trellises. Imagine having a mini beanstalk right in your living room, not only providing fresh produce but also adding a unique element of greenery. Growing beans indoors on trellises is not only doable, but it's also quite straightforward. The best beans for this method are pole beans, which naturally want to climb and will happily twist their way up a trellis. Dwarf or bush beans can also work, but they will not climb as high. To get started, you'll need a sturdy trellis, a pot with good drainage, and some quality potting mix. Plant the beans around the base of the trellis, water them well, and place the pot in a sunny spot. As your beans start to grow, they'll naturally gravitate towards the trellis. You may need to gently guide the first few shoots onto the trellis to give them a hint. After that, they'll climb on their own. Remember to keep the soil evenly moist and provide the plants with a balanced, slow-release fertilizer. Regularly check for pests and make sure the plants get at least 5 hours of sunlight each day. And voila, you have beans climbing up your indoor trellis. Moving on to idea number 8, growing cucumbers indoors. Cucumbers are a great addition to your indoor garden. They're not only refreshing and tasty, but also packed with vitamins and minerals. Now, not all cucumbers are created equal when it comes to indoor gardening. Varieties that tend to do well indoors include Bush Slicer, Salad Bush, and Space Master. Growing cucumbers indoors allows you to control the environment, which can lead to healthier plants and a more abundant harvest. You'll need a large pot, good potting soil, and a trellis or stake for the cucumber vines to climb. Make sure your cucumbers get plenty of light and consistent watering. Remember, cucumbers love warmth, so keep your indoor temperature around 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And the best part? You'll get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Crisp, fresh cucumbers, right from your indoor garden. Idea number 9, grow your own mushrooms in a box. Now that's an intriguing concept, isn't it? Growing mushrooms indoors in a box is an adventurous and rewarding endeavor. It's not just about the gardening aspect, but also about the thrill of watching these unique organisms develop. When it comes to choosing the type of mushrooms to grow, options abound. You might consider the common white button mushroom, or perhaps venture into exotic varieties such as shiitake or oyster mushrooms. Each type has its own specific needs, but generally, mushrooms thrive in a moist, dark environment. The process begins with a mushroom growing kit, which includes a box filled with sterilized, nutrient-rich substrate. The mushroom spores, also known as mycelium, are then introduced to the substrate where they begin their growth cycle. The key is to maintain the right conditions. This means keeping the box in a dark place and ensuring the substrate remains moist but not waterlogged. With patience and care, you'll soon see the mushroom caps sprouting. The joy of harvesting your own mushrooms is unparalleled. Whether it's for a hearty soup, a stir-fry, or a gourmet pizza topping, the taste of homegrown mushrooms is simply incomparable. So enjoy your homegrown mushrooms in your favorite dishes. And finally, idea number 10, growing strawberries in vertical planters. Strawberries are ideal for indoor gardening, not only because they are a delight to the palate, but also because they add an aesthetic appeal to your space. Vertical planters are an excellent choice for strawberries as they provide ample space for growth while economizing on your indoor space. To successfully grow strawberries indoors, you need a well-draining potting mix, sunlight, and regular watering. Choose a vertical planter with individual pockets for each plant, ensuring each strawberry plant has enough room to grow and spread. Place your planter in a spot that gets at least 6 hours of sunlight daily. Remember, strawberries love water, but not too much. Overwatering can lead to root rot. Water only when the top inch of the soil feels dry to the touch. Regular feeding with a balanced fertilizer will keep your strawberries happy and productive. With a little tender loving care, you can enjoy the sweet juicy rewards of your very own indoor strawberry garden. Imagine fresh strawberries right from your indoor garden. And there you have it, 10 fantastic ideas for indoor vegetable gardening. From hanging baskets laden with herbs to deep containers sprouting root vegetables, there's a world of possibilities right in your home. Salad greens in window boxes, the tiny wonders of microgreens on your kitchen counter, or even mushrooms in a box. It's all about creativity and the joy of watching life grow. Let's not forget, you can also grow tomatoes and peppers in pots, beans on trellises, cucumbers indoors, and strawberries in vertical planters. Every idea we've shared today is a step towards sustainability and a greener lifestyle. Now it's your turn to roll up your sleeves, get your hands a little dirty, and discover the joys of indoor gardening. Experiment with these ideas, find what works best for you, and create your own indoor Eden. Remember to drop us your thoughts in the comments, share the video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Happy gardening!